Today I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous triangular split tumbler using one of my past designer boxes. If you want more information on those, make sure you join my Diamonds and Dust Facebook group. And if you give this tutorial or any of my others a try, make sure you tag Diamonds and Dust on TikTok and Instagram, or you can tag Trina Jacobson on Facebook. I'm going to be working on a 24 plump from the Tipsy Magnolia. Check the description down below for a discount code for you. We are going to find half of this tumbler, and the easiest way to do that is just by tracing the bottom with a pencil on some sort of scrap paper and cutting that circle out. Once the circle is cut out, you're going to fold it in half. Open it back up and fold it the other way as well. Now your circle will be in 4 sections. We're just going to kind of hold that on the base of our tumbler, and this is going to be our guide. I'm going to take a water base or dry erase marker and just make 4 marks going up a little bit of the side of my tumbler. Now take a ruler and measure the half of the tumbler. The 4 marks are just going to give you kind of a guideline of where to put your vinyl in the future, but we are going to measure from one line. We're going to skip one and measure to the next. That will give us approximately half. Whatever that measurement is, you are going to write that down on a piece of paper and mark it out, and then you are going to measure from top to bottom of your tumbler and mark that out on a piece of paper as well. I don't remember what the measurements were for the 24 plump, but let's just say something like 4.5. So I'm going to make a rectangle 4.5, and then I believe the 24 plumps are by 8. So make that rectangle out of a scrap piece of paper and cut it out. Now that your rectangle is cut out, you're going to fold it in half lengthways, and then we are going to go back to our ruler and we're going to go to the outside corner to the inside corner of the fold, which would create kind of a long skinny triangle. Now you're going to cut out that triangle and unfold it. This is now our pattern for our pattern vinyl. So we are going to trace this on whatever pattern vinyl you would like and cut out 2 triangles. These glitters and this vinyl is from a past designer box. I sell these monthly. They are a new theme every month. If you would like more information on those, make sure you join my free Diamonds and Dust Facebook group with the link in the description. Once you have those both traced out, you are going to grab your scissors and cut out both triangle sections. Take one of the triangles and we are going to match it up to one of the lines on the bottom where we marked out the 4 sections, and then we are going to kind of just eyeball up to the top to make sure that it's about half of the tumbler, following those markings as well. Then you are going to take your other triangle and do that, but you're going to flip it upside down. So once you have both of your triangle pieces on, you should have 2 angled blank sections in between each triangle. Now take some painter's tape and tape off both sections of that pattern vinyl. If you like my techniques and style of tumblers, then you are going to love my mentorship group. I give you a discount to my entire shop. I include all of my SVGs that are hand lettered, and you also get at least 1, but we are working on 2 this month, exclusive tutorials that are never released to YouTube. Those tutorials are a little bit more advanced, but still very easy to create a beautiful result. If you would like more information on that, I have a link in the description. Now we are going to grab 3 colors of paint that are similar to our glitter colors. Today the glitters are so freaking gorgeous. They are mermaid, starfish, and seashell. And I'm gonna ombre all 3 down in these 2 angled sections. I'm going to paint these sections first, and then I will go back and blend these colors a little bit more once that first layer is dry. Then we can ombre the glitter on. These ombre sections do not have to be perfect with paint. You can also tape everything off and do spray paint if you wish. But if you've been following me for a long enough time, you know I have an obsession with chalk paint. It's just easy, it dries fast, and I can move on to the next step way faster than I can with spray paint. So you can see here that I blended those a little bit better on the second coat, but they're still not perfect. We just need a little bit of a blend. I then have mixed up just a few milliliters of epoxy, and I'm going to spread a really thin coat on both of those painted sections. We are going to use seashell glitter first, and we're going to apply a pretty heavy coat down at the base of our tumbler. Then we're going to go on to starfish and apply a fairly heavy coat in the center of that pink. And then mermaid at the top, at the very top rim, we're going to add a fairly heavy coat there. That is just a good base to start with your ombre, and then you can start ombreing from that good base of solid glitter into the next color. And how I do that is just by tipping my tumbler either up or down, depending on which way I want my glitter to fall. And I just tap my jar and kind of let it cascade down into the next color. Go ahead and remove that tape while that epoxy is still wet, and then set your tumbler to dry for the next few hours. I used a fast set epoxy, so it only takes that long. If you use a regular set, it obviously will take a little bit longer. Once that epoxy is cured with that glitter on there, I still like to spray seal mine. I know we can never control all of the glitter, but I try to control it as much as I can, and I feel like a spray sealer really helps. So I just took a clear spray sealer and spray sealed that really well once or twice, let that dry, and then we are going to add a layer of epoxy. I grabbed some purple opal nail striping tape and went around each triangle section, and then I cut out this sunshine and seashells. Whew, that's a tongue twister. SVG, and in just some opal vinyl. This is one of the SVGs you will be getting in my mentorship group. You get at least 8 a month, and this will be one of them. So once again, if you would like to check it out, check the description below. your final layers of epoxy until your tumbler is smooth. And here is your gorgeous tumbler all finished. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks so much for watching.